Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. Please excuse me, I'm a bit croaky still, but I'm feeling a good bit better. Nasty bug. Okay, so we're doing the reading for Cancer. So first off, I'd like to say thank you, Cancer, for subscribing to my channel. If you have not subscribed yet, we'd love to have you on board as part of our community. If the readings resonate, please make sure you give them a thumbs up. And if they don't resonate, also make sure that you check out other aspects of your natal chart. Very important, because your ascendant or your rising is what really matters at the moment. You have some issue with your past to still attend to with that Six of Cups. It's still very, very heavy in your energy, that something has been left unfinished. Okay, where was I up to? Radio. Underneath the video, the instructions for classes, if you would like to take classes with me. They are now the July classes, and I'll be putting the August classes up very shortly. And I'll do them at a different time for those of you overseas who wish to join. I've had quite a few of you say that you're in places where I need to really make the readings, the classes earlier in the day. If you'd like a personal reading or to make a donation to the channel, all the instructions are below. You've got some sort of feud going on at the moment. There's some fighting, arguing, fighting for pole position here. Competition. Some sort of competition going on. This is with another person though. Somebody wants to win at the risk of whatever. Somebody is fighting to be the winner. Okay, so I'm using the Connolly Tarot here. Let's see what's going on for you, Cancer. Okay, so I have the Five of Wands coming out. Now, the Five of Wands is also about conflict, but it's a little different. The Five of Wands can talk about conflict with other people, but in this particular deck, he's got all the wands in his own boat. So you're going through some sort of internal conflict at this time. This is my would've, could've, should've card, where you go backwards and forwards on decisions, thinking, and cycling rather than making a firm decision. Your passion's all over the place. You're trying to work out what to do best for yourself, but it's really difficult because you're going backwards and forwards here. Okay, so you have a King of Swords here. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. Someone who is being very cold, not speaking up or withholding from you at this time. They're not communicating, you're not communicating with them. There's a stalemate here, some sort of decision that needs to be made that you're going backwards and forwards on here. You're not really making a decision. You're going backwards and forwards. Okay, so it could be in regards to some sort of offer. The Page of Pentacles is a message. Now, the thing is, when I see the page, I always get the very karmic feeling here. This is about a gift. And a gift isn't always like flowers or chocolates. A gift can be that somebody needs to say something to give someone else something that they need. So it's a gift coming to you here. Something to do with communication. Somebody needs to communicate. Somebody could be going through some big changes at the moment with the Wow, okay. Oh, the transition card. Okay. Someone's trying to make a decision. They're going through a lot of changes here. And they're trying to see their way forward, but they're being clouded or unable to see clearly. There's a lot of going backwards and forwards on something. A very erratic time. A lot of emotion here. And someone's unable to really understand. I feel like someone needs to communicate or wants to communicate with someone in regards to what they're going through, but they're not feeling that they can do that at this time. There is a need here for something to be said or some sort of information to be passed on, because the universe is asking for karma to be sort of put straight here through some sort of gift of communication. Okay, let's keep going and let's have a look. Okay, so it could be at the moment that you've sort of closed shop. This is always my card of no thank you, not today, shop's closed. Offer from the divine that is being refused. It could be because you're in this place of indecision at the moment. It could be because you are feeling like you're going through some sort of transformation. But it can also be because that card is the card of boredom, that you're dissatisfied with what's going on in your life. Oh, okay, there's some heavy energy coming through here. So we have the Hanged Man here. So this decision you're trying to make means that you'll put yourself into some sort of cocoon state to look at things from a different perspective. I think the universe is trying to get you to see things differently. I think you're being locked into your own ideas about how to do something, and the universe is saying you need to think more broadly. You have a lot of angelic help here. This is something that's being divinely worked on. So you've got a lot of help from spirit to see something in a different way. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups here. You're being asked to see through the illusion so that you can have a brand new start. You're trying to birth a new world for yourself here. You're stuck behind this veil. You're stuck in that ego state, not being able to see, confused. But it's because you're stuck in a way of thinking that no longer serves you here. And some sort of spiritual awakening is required here. Some sort of enlightenment. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I'll come back. Okay, there's the decision. There's a decision around something that needs to be quite balanced out. Could be in regards to finances. The Judgment card talks about rebirth as well. Coming back from the ashes, being rebirthed. Wow. Okay, so you have the Empress here. Very potent cards, very strong energies here. Rebirth, after I'm talking about rebirth, regeneration, bringing yourself back from the edge. Something you're going through in order to bring a better version of yourself through. Something that's had you all up in your head. Okay, we have the Wish card coming through. So some sort of wish here. Something that's going to proceed very quickly when you make that decision. Something to do with your stability and happiness here. Okay, let's just go through these and I'll go through the reading again. So we have you in your head trying to make some sort of decision here. You're very passionate about something, but you can't sort of move forward because you're stuck in this sort of conflict, internal conflict. There seems to be a conversation that needs to be had, and I think you're trying to find some way of doing that because you've got this sort of this feeling here that you're stuck in a decision. You may be stuck between going forward to make a conversation or whether you stay where you are. There's some sort of stuckness. And the universe needs you to do this because you're holding something up. You're holding yourself up from something, being in this energy of holding back. Some sort of conversation needs to be had that needs to move something forward here. You've got a transition here. So you're going through something here in order to rebirth yourself. It could be in regards to another person, but I really feel this Empress energy is your energy. I don't think this is someone else. I think this reading is strongly about you making some sort of decision. It may be something to do with finances here, but it's like you've kept yourself trapped here in this old way of thinking. And the universe is asking you to open up to looking at this from a different perspective because you're stuck in this perspective here that keeps you going round in circles. Some sort of offer here that was made by the divine, something that is going to help you move forward. It's a wish coming in here, a wish coming true. So something that you've wanted here, stability, a new start, possibly with a new person. But you're really stuck in your head about something. I'm going to put some more cards on it. It's like you're stuck in an energy here of your own energy, your own thinking. You may be going through a very anxious or depressed time, trying to make a decision, or maybe to accept a cup, maybe to accept a new start. But it's like the universe is trying to rebuild you here, Cancer. The universe is trying desperately to give you a new start here. But you're stuck in some way of thinking, some ideas. You're still trapped behind an illusion of how life should be, and you're not allowing yourself freedom. There is a cycle that needs to be closed out. Something needs to be closed out. And you're coming up as the Emperor energy here. So you're taking on a greater power. You're going through a huge transformation. Now, there could be a need also to cut something out of your life in order to move forward. But it's taking so much work out of you that you feel like you're exhausted here. Seven of Swords coming through. And the Lovers, you have a choice to make. You have a choice to make here. And it's a choice. We've got the Two Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Lovers card. So this is a very, very difficult choice. It's a split in your path, a crossroads to go through. But it's a wish come true. It's something that's going to bring you in absolute happiness. Look at this. And I didn't even realize when I put this down. We have the Emperor and the Empress here, signifying there is something great to come in, but you've got to let go of an old way of thinking and see beyond the veil. You need to allow yourself to rebirth, and you're fighting it. Okay, riding the cosmic wave. Wow. Okay, let's read that one for you. Okay, this oracle brings a message. Of course it does. That's why it's here. There is time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labour to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach further with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. You're fighting something. You've got to give in. Okay, I'm going to read you the little poem here because I think it's really important. The cherry blossom knows when to bloom each year and never questions whether its beauty is enough. There is peace in knowing you will always bloom well, yet man spends a lifetime in wonder. Something you've got to grow into here that you're resisting. And this is the energy, the Emperor. You're resisting being a better version of yourself by holding on to the old one. You need to let go and rebirth. Thanks, Cancer.